Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be kind of a funky vlog, just like the one I posted a couple weeks ago where I was kind of flip-flopping back in the timeline of the vlog. I am really excited because today's video, first off, is being sponsored by Modern Fertility. If you're not familiar with Modern Fertility, I will definitely leave a link to the full review I did of Modern Fertility's testing kit underneath this video because I think it is more insightful and useful to watch. You guys kind of can hear about like all the very specifics of this company and the testing kit. I'll leave that underneath there, but today's video is being sponsored by them and I'm super excited because Fertility sent me another kit to do and share with you guys, and it's been about 2 years, almost to the day. I'm gonna look that up real quick actually because I really think it has been 2 years to the day. It's been 2 years almost to the day. It's when I did this test last, it was January 18th, 2021, since I did my first test. Now, obviously, it's not needed to retake over and over again, but I'm just curious because my body has changed so much. With it, you can find out different things relating to your ovarian reserve, which means how many eggs you potentially have if you're planning a family, or whether or not you're deciding whether you should freeze your eggs. It can also potentially show you if you have any red flags for any hormone issues or possibly health conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome, things like that, or any thyroid disorders as well. With Modern Fertility, you also get a great resource in regards to the next steps when it comes to your fertility. You can get prenatal vitamins, you can get ovulation test strips pretty affordably to your doorstep. You can get all sorts of things relating to your general ovulating health, and also again just from the ease of your home, which is really, really nice. So as some of you guys know, I did have my tubes tied after my third child, Kaya. John actually just had his vasectomy a couple months ago, so there was like a 10-year time difference between the two things happening because I was concerned about possibly having a post-tubal pregnancy or a tubal pregnancy. That was very scary for me. So because of the current climate in the world of politics, I just didn't want to potentially get pregnant unplanned and all of that. So we did take the final steps for John in our family planning, and he got his vasectomy. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the Modern Fertility Kit. Again, I have a video on this, like a full in-depth review underneath this video. I'll put that link if you're interested. You open it up, you get your registration number, which I'm not going to show you guys obviously because it's my registration number. It's some pamphlets here to kind of walk you through the process. The reason why I'm doing this right now and kind of weird in the timeline of this video is because for people who are not on birth control, you're supposed to take it on your third day of your period, which once you know it, this thing hit my doorstep on exactly my third day of my period, so perfect timing. So that's why I'm doing this now. It's got all of your directions in here. Again, if you want to see more in depth, check out that video below. But it's a pretty simple, straightforward process, especially with the clear directions that they give you. So I'm supposed to fill up 2 different cards because I'm not on hormonal birth control. I have a little mailback kit as well that's pre-labeled so you don't have to worry about postage. If you're squeamish around blood, I highly suggest not watching. It's just gonna be a finger prick, however, it's not gonna be like super gushing blood. Why is this so scary? This was scary last time too. It's so silly because it's not that big of a deal. All right, and then we're going to prick our finger. We're just gonna push this in here. Again, I don't know why this is so scary. I've done this already. Okay, I can do it. Ow, son of a... that stung. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna start squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, blood. Oh, this is the problem I had last time. I couldn't fill my card easily. I feel like this happened last time in my video. So you need quite a bit of, at least 4 drops of blood, and this drop does not want to come off my finger. It is really frustrating. I just have nice, rich, thick platelet blood. All right, 1 drop. I might have to poke myself again. Squeeze in the vein. Oh, that's helping. Squeezy, squeeze the hand, get that blood pumping, get that blood coming. Come on. This is why I don't think that I have the same blood clotting disorder as my daughter, because it's really hard for me to get this blood out right now. Oh, there we go. Just had to squeeze it out like a tube of toothpaste. So you want it past that first line, which I got. So now it's on to the second board. Same process. We're gonna open up our little alcohol wipe, clean off a finger. I'm gonna use the same hand because obviously this hand has had enough trauma this week. This time I'm not gonna be nervous about it. I'm just gonna do it. Ow! Oh, we're gonna wipe off the first initial blood. Dang. Oh, this one's coming out fast. I should have just used the middle finger the first time. Holy moly. 2. Yeah, obviously no trouble with that middle finger. All right, so blood has been put onto the cards. Now we have to wait at least an hour for the blood to dry. And then once the 60 minutes is up and the blood is dry, we will put each card into one of these bags right here, which will keep it safe. And then we're gonna ship this out tomorrow. You wanna ship it out within 24 hours of collecting your sample, and then it will be on its way. I'm gonna go ahead and register my kit while this dries, and I'm gonna eat something because I'm starving, and put my Band-Aid on my other finger once the bleeding kind of subsides a little bit. Ooh, I got mascara underneath my eyes. What do I look like when I get off of work, guys? I'm, again, really excited to see kind of how my hormones have changed. Modern Fertility, I know a lot of you guys have purchased these through my link. I want to say thank you because those links were affiliate links and that helps my family. So that's just really kind of you to do that. I know a lot of you guys have either gotten their ovulation strips or their pregnancy tests or their prenatals and have really liked them, which I think is awesome. And I know a lot of you guys have also tried their testing kits. I've gotten messages from some of you guys telling me how nice it was to be able to do this in the privacy of your own home. Yeah, if you're interested in checking out this kit, I highly recommend it. Even if you're not anywhere near having kids, it's nice to have this information. And for somebody like me who is no longer having children, it's really nice because, again, I've had some hormonal changes, I feel, and I would like to know if like maybe something has changed, and being able to do that this way from home is kind of cool. So anyways, now back to, for you guys and for me technically, the past. It is Saturday. It is year 2023. Can't even comprehend that. It's the morning. The projects John and I have for this weekend are to clean up and keep organizing and kind of setting up the gym downstairs. If you've been following me on Instagram, I've been posting like a crazy amount of workout videos. Not like, oh, follow along with me, but just like me actually doing my workouts, because I posted, I think, 1 or 2 during my knee rehab stuff, and I got such positive feedback from you guys about wanting to keep on seeing them because it was motivating you, that I thought, why not? So anyways, and it's kind of fun. It gives me some new type of content to do because I was kind of getting a little stagnant here, and change is good. I'll show you guys the gym now. A lot of you guys have been asking for a tour, but it's not done and it's ever changing because I'm getting more equipment as time goes on, and we had all of my family here, like 20 people in our house for the holidays. So we had to move some stuff in here short term, and we're just still trying to figure stuff out. And again, finish the gym in a budget-friendly way. So I can't really remember the last time I showed you guys the basement and what it looked like when I did, but this is the situation we have going on now. I did just order 2 new horse stall mats, which a lot of you guys have been asking what these mats are that we use. I didn't want to do the little gym tiles because A, they were super expensive, and B, I didn't get great reviews on a lot of them. So our friend suggested using horse stall mats, and they've been awesome. The only problem is they're about $50 to $56 a pop at Tractor Supply, so they get expensive. So we started off with 6 of them last summer. Actually, it was the summer before last. I can't remember. But I had to move 2 of them over there when I got my squat rack. I bought that for myself for Christmas while it was on sale. So I needed something to put under those and to kind of bear the grunt of some of the weights when I'd put them down. So I moved 2 of them over there. I didn't have money to replace these 2, so I just ordered those because you know, Christmas and holidays are done. So I thought, okay, let's at least get this filled out, because having this lip here can be really dangerous, especially when you're tired from lifting and you're leaving and you trip over them. So we're gonna go pick those up. That'll fill this space back up. On server rack and stuff, I think we've talked about having it get tucked back a little bit further, right? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, to go underneath the stairs. But to do so, I don't know if you don't know anything about this stuff, either do I, but John said we need to shut all of this down. This controls our house, basically. But this needs to be shut down before it can even be moved. John's rubbing his eyes mad at me because that is not what it does. But if he doesn't want to explain it to me, I don't really care. So yeah, we're gonna tuck this into over here. We need to go through all these house paints that the previous owners left. Not all of them go to our house anymore since we repainted the entire house. And we can move our barber chair, which I actually use regularly. For those of you asking, I bought this off of a acquaintance slash friend. He didn't need it anymore. So we're gonna scoot that over there because I do pull that out to this section to cut John's hair, Wyatt's hair, and my dad's hair. We need to put a new grate cover over that because that is a danger. That's why that chair is there, so that nobody steps in it on accident. Yeah, this room used to be empty, and I used to tell John, like, I don't know what we're gonna do with all this storage, and now it's full. But I use it regularly, and Noon always comes down and hangs out with me. So I kind of want to build her a bed for down here like we have in the living room, just because she literally every single time I come down for a workout is next to me, and it would be nice to give her a comfortable spot that's just hers. And I also wanted to look into fans. I haven't passed this past John yet, but I kind of want to get, he's glaring at me. So Home Depot's got these fans that you can drill into the walls. I kind of like to get a fan or two. This is our weekends and Home Depot. For, what are we going to Home Depot for? Oh, you're gonna let me get fans?
I don't know how much they cost.
I don't either. We'll have to look first. Nuno really wants your attention. Do you actually find it funny and amusing to wear the same pants as me out in public and clothing?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't have that kind of gloomy thing you have, though.
If you did, you would wear the same sweater too? Why?
Because you like it.
I don't like it.
You like it.
No, I don't. I do not like matching you in clothing. This is bad enough. This is bad enough. We
have a problem.
With what?
Why won't give me a Pokemon?
It's not a problem.
So he has
it's an issue for you, not me.
No, he has
I thought there was just a couple dogs. There's 6 dogs. 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 in the back. There's so many doggies. Alright, so last time I was here and I got the other ones, I bought 6 at one time, and they were heavy. Like the back of our car, which we have a Ford Explorer, was like low. So if you do go the horse stall mat route, just have somebody to help you. I did curbside pickup because they load them in for us, which is really nice, but we're gonna have to manhandle them down the stairs. So of course the fans that I want are way up there on a pallet, so we're waiting for somebody to get 2 of them down for us, but I guess they're kind of out of season because it's cold out, obviously, but yeah. So this area finally looks back to normal. It was really throwing me off not having those there. Our friends are coming over to help move the foosball table upstairs so we can take it apart. You can see underneath there is the leak that we need to address. Did I mention we had a leak down here? Good morning, guys. So it is Sunday. It's Sunday. Can we normalize day in the life videos where the morning starts off with like a realistic view of what some kitchens look like, which is this? This is literally what our kitchen usually looks like. All right, so let's see. John woke up earlier this morning and started working without me. I don't know what he's doing. Woo! Look, this used to have that like white wood built in on it. We never really understood why, but now that is gone, which I'm actually excited about because that's gonna let in more sunlight. Alright, time to clean up the kitchen now that I have my coffee and I took my morning poo, so I am feeling good. How about you? We're gonna do a really quick cut in and cut out magical before and after because, you know, I need to listen to music to distract myself from the horribleness of doing dishes, and YouTube doesn't like music in the background. So here we go. Done. Right, kitchen, clean. Now I need to go and do laundry. One of the best things that I've ever purchased, which I do not regret and still highly recommend, is my table vacuum. I bought this when I bought this table when we first moved in this house 2 years ago, and it's amazing because we have this little crack inseam, and so cucka, I like to call it cucka, so my mom used to call undescribable crap, it gets caught in this little thing, so it just vacuums it all up nicely. Ask me how many vacuums I own. You don't want to know. I own 4, and they're all for specific things. There's one for the basement, because it's kind of gross down there, and I don't want to lug it all the way up and down. I have one upstairs that comes downstairs and does like the main carpeted floors, and then I have a Shark stick vacuum that does hard surface floors because I'm insane, and to catches cobwebs. This one is specifically for tabletop and countertops though. If you like spill coffee grounds near your Keurig that are dry or like things like that, this thing is just amazing. Okay, started laundry, lunch is been eaten. Now it's time to clean up and tidy up the living room because I like starting my week with a nice house that's clean. That's just my weird OCD-ness. All right, house is clean up here. Let's go see what they're doing in the basement. That looks good. It's exciting.
We're gonna finish that little section by where the water filler is gonna go.
So John thinks we need a water bottle filler down here, but then I feel like we're gonna be super bougie at that point.
Yo, I mean, look at the ceiling.
I think we should get, I know, ceiling makes it less bougie. I think we should get one of those Japanese toilets that have like the sink in the back of the tank so you can wash your hands and go to the bathroom down here.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I was trying to make dinner and I realized that, oh I forgot my keys. I don't have bacon for the soup. Actually, I should double check that I have everything else. Oh, I'm so tired of this weather, man. I don't mind winter and I don't mind cold weather, but I need more sun. I don't care if it's cold, I don't care like if it's snowy, I just need more sun. Sun gives me energy. Alright, I have to think about which direction I'm going. I'm so tired. Right. So I have our potato corn chowder cooking in the Instant Pot. Dishes from getting that together is clean. Luckily I did not have to peel my potatoes, which I love the fact that I don't have to peel my potatoes, and she's eating all the apple chips I just purchased.
I bought them 2 days ago.
Oh my, no I did not. I bought them just yesterday, you stink butt.
2 days ago.
Yesterday.
You ate some too.
I know, they're really good. I have to turn down John's music real quick because of copyright. John's replacing all of these. He filled the drain hole, which was super dangerous because it was just like an open hole. So it's totally bedtime. And the kids are supposed to be in bed right now. But they're playing so nicely together. They never play this nicely together unless it's time for bed.
Big.
My husband is definitely trying to win some brownie points with me right now because look at what he did for me. He installed the fans, one right there, one right there. I'm so excited about them. They work so well. Put in all new conduit, fixed the outlets so that looks so nice and clean. I'm gonna get a mirror to put here where the bench is, and I'll move the bench somewhere else so that I can have something to look at while I'm doing yoga and my cardio. This corner, as you guys know, I think I can find a photo of what this area looked like before, but they painted that, so that is nice. The outlet is no longer hanging off the wall. And he took the switch out, which is really nice. We're gonna go through all this paint and get rid of a lot of it and then store what we still need. Move the refrigerator over here to put this busted ass Mac that my mom gave me. It is such an old iMac. It doesn't really work really well, but John tore it apart, re-put it back together, put on a new operating system so that way we can use it for Apple Music, which is nice. So now I have my little stereo set up over there. Oh, it looks so good. I know it's not like the creme de la creme or whatever, but this is really nice for me. So I'm just super excited, and it's just like, I don't know, more than I imagined ever, because you guys know where we came from. So this means a lot to me. It's Monday. Getting ready for the work week. I look a little bit sickly because I don't have my face makeup on. It is 7:45. I'm getting ready to go to work. What'd you spill on you? Some of the leftover soup from yesterday for lunch. Reason why I don't have my face makeup on is because I'm going to my ear and hearing appointment first. So because of that, I have to wear a mask in the building, so I don't want to like rub off any makeup. And then also if she decides to do anything with my ear, because that's happened in the past where they've like tried to drain out like earwax or whatever, or flush it out, water usually gets all over my face. So I'm being smart, and I'm just gonna wait to put on the rest of my makeup until in the car because it doesn't take that long. But yeah, just packing my lunch and getting ready to go. Sorry if you're a little bit jiggly, my camera is kind of precariously hanging out. I just got done at the ENT. I feel like I almost died. I had like an out-of-body experience a little bit because she had to scope my nose. In other words, she put a tiny camera attached to a tube down through my nose into my throat, like so far down that she could see my voice box. It was very disturbing, and I almost threw up twice. She's a very good professional though. She like didn't even flinch when I started gagging and almost throwing up. I do have a deviated septum, which I kind of figured because my nose kind of goes off to the left and one nostril is a little bit bigger than the other, but I don't really snore. I don't have issues breathing, so that's not a big deal for me. Some people it can be, but for me it's not. My hearing is fine. I don't have any issues with my hearing, but the bad news is that she really wants me to get in with a university to get my TMJ checked out. She basically took one look at my jaw and told me that my TMJ is actually more serious than any other doctor is trying to make it seem. So basically every single time I've been opening and closing my mouth, my right side of my jaw completely dislocates. It comes out and forward and like that popping noise, and I don't have a clicking noise. I have a straight up loud popping noise that you can hear across the room, and it happens when I eat, it happens when I yawn, sometimes I get stuck when I yawn, but she like it's dislocating every single time. So basically she like, I did it for her again. I was like, oh, she's like, that's really loud. I was like, oh, actually it gets louder. And I like did it again. She's like, please seriously stop doing that. She's like, you're causing repeated trauma to your jaw. You're dislocating a joint over and over and over again. She wants me to go see somebody at U of M, which is University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. It's a medical university that has specialized people there, because the local person here, A, she doesn't think will do enough for me, and B, he doesn't take my insurance. The only one local. So she said that I need to get this, I need to go see somebody like soon. Like it's bad and it's getting worse. She's like, if I were a betting woman, the pain is coming from my TMJ, which is what I was afraid she was gonna say, because I kind of just wanted an easy fix. She understood my frustrations because she's heard the same thing from other patients, but she was like, you have one of the worst cases of TMJ I've ever seen. You need to go get it taken care of because it's probably causing a plethora of the issues you're having, which are migraines, headaches, irritability, trouble sleeping, eating, lockjaw, teeth issues, my neck issues, and then now the ear issues, which is again a pinched nerve. So John's calling me. I need to update him on what's going on. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Sorry, I was just calling you because I couldn't text. I'm trying to get my makeup done so I can go into work and
Okay.
not pretend like I'm not stressed out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pissed,
So,
John.
she didn't have a whole lot of good news, it sounds like.
Are home from work. It's about 8 o'clock. I am gonna work out. I did stop by Tractor Supply and I picked up a third mat for my squat rack area, so I'm gonna try to manhandle that out of the car and bring it downstairs. Okay, so I really feel like I should have recorded that as proof that I did this on my own. John's dealing with a late work call thingy with one of his people, so I didn't want to bother him, but I really wanted my stupid mat down here so I could do my workout with my completed mat. I'm not one that's always the most patient, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna get it down there myself. So my wrist is fine again, as long as I don't rotate it. I can like hold stuff this way, I can hold stuff this way, I can hold stuff this way and lift this way. I just can't rotate it or make a, like I can't do this and I can't do this. That's when it starts like getting pissed at me. So I just grabbed it like a Swiss roll and just made it down here somehow and threw it on the floor. I feel like that's more than 50 pounds. I think it's 60 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot of weight, but if you've never lifted one of these on your own, they're horrible because they're so thick and like, you know, like they don't fold up nicely. So it's like manhandling this weird thing that wants to just open up that's super heavy. And yeah, anyways, I am so proud of myself. Like, ladies, if there's any reason to get strong, it's so you can do shit on your own without having to wait for somebody to help you. It is Tuesday. I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog up because it's gone a couple days and woke up to this mess in the kitchen because, again, as we talked about earlier, this is my normal. Tuesdays are my day to work here online and do my stuff that I do personally for my own business. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some of that. I'm gonna go work out a little bit in the gym. Really appreciate you guys checking in and watching today's vlog. Thank you, Modern Fertility, for sponsoring today's vlog. I just mailed out the test kit, so I'm super excited to see kind of where I'm at, like, hormone-wise. Just because, again, things change and you just never know. I wanted to also mention, I know I kind of abruptly cut off that conversation in the car before I was going to work because I needed to get my makeup on in the car, and I was starting to break down crying to John on the phone, so I didn't check back in before I walked into my office. But yeah, my TMJ has been something that I've been struggling with since I got my wisdom teeth out, I feel like, and it's just gotten progressively worse. And I thought it was just like, oh, bad, like people said it was bad, but I didn't realize how bad. So yesterday was kind of a jarring wake-up call, being told, oh, this is like really, really, really bad, and being told you need to go see a specialist at a university in a whole other state this year because it's not going to get any better and it's just going to keep deteriorating. I've always had a lot of just like muscle crap going on in here. Migraines, you guys know. I've been using Botox to relieve some of all that stuff. I wear my night guard, like I said, religiously. I've gotten adjustments done on my jaw, which are super painful. I've gotten Reiki done on my jaw, like everything. And so, yeah, it's just, it's scary thinking that, like, because I've done my research. I know that surgery might be something that has to be done, and that's really terrifying. And again, I just want a year where my body is healed and I'm just working on being healthy, not constantly dealing with surgeries and like one new thing after another, because I feel like for the last 5 years it's been one thing or another. That's where kind of my tears and my sadness yesterday were coming from when I was in my car with the camera off, is it's just I'm frustrated. Anyways, I'm in a better mood. I am gonna just stay positive, take on 2023 the way that I have taken on every other year, which is just head first and with high hopes. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, though. Seriously, I really appreciate it. I know I've been getting some requests of like other videos other than vlogs. Anyways, I will talk to you guys all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Workout buddies.